today we're going to be talking a little bit about PCOS. Hi guys, Dr. Luster here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about PCOS. So PCOS, short for Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. This is super common for women who have either are going into menopause or have come off of birth control or are having, or maybe they haven't started it, but they're being told that they need to start it or whatever. It's just super common in women. Especially with adrenal fatigue, it goes pretty much hand in hand. So polycystic ovarian syndrome is usually characterized by a testosterone and estrogen dominance. It is also characterized by a blood sugar dysregulation, a wonky cortisol, and characterized by cysts on the ovaries. Now, you do not have to have cysts on your ovaries. You can still be diagnosed with PCOS without actually having the cysts, just like early PCOS. It's basically just saying that there is a blood sugar and hormone imbalance happening. Now, the problem is that most people, including myself, was told that you are not going to be able to have children because you have PCOS and that it is irreversible. This is not true, and it is a lie. PCOS, by definition, means that you have things that you can work on to correct. It means that you can work on your blood sugar management, you can support your hormone balance, and we can reverse insulin resistance and work on stress management stuff. And worst case scenario, you can get those cysts removed. So there are a lot of things to help support PCOS. So this is definitely a lie. The biggest thing that the traditional medical community will do for PCOS, aside from the actual surgery to remove the cyst, which actually doesn't fix the problem if you didn't do anything else, right? You just removed part of the problem. You removed the cyst, but you didn't remove the other three parts that we just talked about. So the way they deal with those things is metformin, of course, blood sugar management. That's their answer for it. And birth control is also going to be used to help regulate the menstrual cycle part of it and the moods. Unfortunately, this is not a good answer for the problems of PCOS. So PCOS does tend to have very terrible PMS symptoms. So some of the things that we can do to manage the PMS symptoms are definitely in another video, but in a nutshell, kind of intuitively listening to yourself, you can definitely support. If you need chocolate, get chocolate, but just make it dark chocolate. Also, making sure that you're getting enough sunlight and that you're actually hydrated with water and electrolytes, and that you are getting enough sleep and enough rest and not stressing. And those things are really important to help manage PMS, as well as, some supplementation that can help. But as far as the rest of PCOS, blood sugar management is the answer for most of this. Blood sugar management is fueling the hormonal imbalance and the adrenal fatigue and the insulin resistance. So if you can rein in the blood sugar management through a variety of things, then you can rein in the PCOS. Another one of the things that can be contributing to this as well are food allergens and or parasites or viruses, infections, whatever that you have going on. Those can definitely fuel your systemic inflammation, which can also fuel the blood sugar management issue, as well as traumas and stresses. They can definitely fuel blood sugar mismanagement issues. Sleeping enough is super important as your body is trying to cope from things. So sleep, not just sleeping the number of hours, but getting quality sleep in the appropriate times is important. And then lastly, to supplement with fiber has been found to really help with clearing out some of the waste products that contribute to some of this. The moral of the story is that PCOS is reversible. It is absolutely 100% reversible. So where I start from here is I have a conversation with you. We're going to sit down and talk about what all of the things that have led to up to this, and then we're going to get you some blood work and do this specifically for you. It's definitely something worth having a conversation about with your provider, and I think that a lot of people are being diagnosed with this and seeing it as a final diagnosis, and it's not. So I hope that helps. Let's have a conversation. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments or you can direct message me and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.